Okay. See, I'm gonna start talking right away because usually there's like a 5 second gap when you first click the button. It tells you to go, so you really got there stupid, looking stupid for like 5 seconds, and it's really recording you, and it's not telling you it is. So enough with the ramble. This is my video entry for Key, my man Key Comics Market Watch. Um, 1,000 subs. Congratulations, brother. Uh, contest entry vid. And what you got to do is you got to be 18. You got to be subscribed to him, and you have to tell um, what you want, what plot you want to see, what story arc and what Marvel comic you want to see remade that hasn't been done already. Marvel comics though, can't be DC. Got to be Marvel. So, what story arc would you like to see come to the silver screen? I believe. I believe it's a silver screen. Let's shoot big for the major motion pictures. Um, so here I go. I'm definitely 18. Over 18. Um, I'm definitely subscribed to him for a long time. Um, and I was first gonna. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a twofer. Okay, kind of. And Marvel, you take my idea, and you better compensate me. Um, I think okay in this aspect of the way they did Rogue One because as far as my memory is concerned and the way I remember it, um, Rogue One is set right before I believe A New Hope, which is the first Star Wars. Because I believe in the first Star Wars is where Luke Skywalker flies into the planet, the core of the planet, and shoots, was able to disable that so they could blow up the Death Star. Rogue One, those events happened so that they could do that. As far as my memory allows me to relay that story. So in that premise, I would say that it would have been smart for Marvel to. I would have liked to have seen them do the Alpha Flight story arc with Wolverine right after, say, put this up here, this movie, and definitely after this. This is the second one. I'm sorry, I don't have the case. I took him out of the case and saved him. But this is the second one on DVD, X-Men 2. So definitely after this, when Wolverine is kind of, or even Wolverine's movie, his first movie, the one with Deadpool. I don't have that actually, but I mean I have it on bootleg, but otherwise it was short. So after that, or after any one of these, after this, after the first one, after the second one, or after the first Wolverine, oh, not after the first Wolverine so much. So there's one where he runs off into the woods. So yeah, it's actually this one where he comes back and he kind of dude's chained to the striker. Old striker is chained to the plane and floods it or whatever. So right after then, when he kind of disappears, I would have loved to have seen Alpha Flight. I would have loved to see the Guardian come in. You know what I mean? Or any one of these characters, Sasquatch, come to the silver screen. That would have been real dope. You know what I mean? But I think that ship has sailed. So we're gonna move on. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Right? Okay. Now that's what I meant by twofer. So I do I dabble in music. I always have. So I'm an executive producer, meaning that I oversee projects all the way from recording artists all the way from music singles all the way up to whole albums and EPs in between, and artist development, music publishing. So that's saying I see the big picture. so to speak, on projects. You know what I mean? No matter how big or small, I'm always thinking ahead. You know, as to the full potential of whatever endeavor we're about to uh, partake upon. Trying to sound all fancy and stuff. But anyway, given that is why I say this. My what I would love to see come to the screen. I'm gonna show you some books here because I don't have his first appearance. It was actually the issue before this. Is turn this way. This is long shot number 4. So the long shot number 3, the issue before this, was what they have listed. I actually heard it was this one at first, but the one issue before this is what is officially listed as the first appearance of Mojo. Art Adams cover. This is X-Men Annual number 10 with a big Mojo story. This is the first appearance of the X Babies. You see there. Now I was saying I had the foresight on projects because with Disney's concerned, and especially them liking to do Marvel Legos and stuff like that. I think the X Babies. I don't think they've ever done anything as far as video games, or they may have. I'm not sure. Or some, especially with Exiles out now, and that little Wolvie character, especially being them teamed up with Disney and everything. I just see the X Babies, taking off if they ever did do anything with the Mojo story arc. It was definitely prominent back then because this was X-Men Annual number 10, and they skipped one, Annual 11, and then number 12. Here we go again with Mojo and the X Babies at the bottom. It's not the lead story. The lead story with the High Evolutionary, but because the annual that's it's pretty thing is like 64 pages. Yeah, 64 pages. So the second story in there is involving Mojo and once again the X Babies. And I just see, like I said, if they ever brought that to the big screen, the silver screen, I just see that especially with the Star Wars and they tend to do they get kind of kiddie and corny with like Jar Jar Binks and Star Wars and stuff like that. And I'm not saying it has to be corny like that or that goofy, but I'm just saying that it's cute for the kids. You know what I mean? And I see a smart business move to capitalize on that. If you're thinking that. And just more recently, we have X-Men Gold number 13. This is Mojo Worldwide Part 1. Sorry. Right there. Yeah, Mojo World Part. You see him right there in the corner. Apocalypse on the cover. I haven't read this yet, so I don't know the exact thing with this, the whole specifics with the story arc. I heard it was good, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal is specifically. Other than that, Mojo is at it again, and it was a 3-parter, Mojo Worldwide, and this time we got this. This is actually part 3, so this is X-Men Gold number 14, the very next issue, but this is the 3rd part of the Mojo Worldwide story arc. So part 2 was in another book somewhere, another X-Men related book somewhere. I'm not sure though. I'd have to look it up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's what I'd like to see. Like I said, I think Mojo would be easy to do for them because he's similar to Jabba the Hutt. If you could do Jabba the Hutt, you could do Mojo. Much like the big guy in the first Blade that they fry up with the flashlight. The girl fries up. That's what Frost says. If you could do characters like that, it was the CG and stuff like that. It shouldn't be too hard to do Mojo. His origin and his story is cool. He's a zany character. Like I said, they could go a lot of places with each character in there. You could introduce Long Shot. Um, you know, you see that he ties into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and whatnot. So as far as teaming up with She-Hulk and I showed that first cover, She-Hulk and Spider-Man. So like I said, I mean, there's a lot of places they could go with it. Um, as far as I'm concerned, if you wanted to go ahead and do the Mojo thing, so that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see. I'd like to see. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Would that be an X-Men title? Would that? Yeah, I guess that'd have to be. Wow. Yeah, yeah. I mean, shoot, they did First Class. Yeah, do something different, man. Introduce more characters. Why not? I don't know. I don't know exactly how they do it, but like I said, if they jump from X-Men #3, which was I liked it. I'm kind of partial to everything because I'm a comic book geek, but a lot of people didn't. I think they did Juggernaut real bad, and but there was some good stuff about it. But they jumped from that to X-Men First Class, and that just totally changed the story arc. The whole cast and everything. Um, Great movie. I mean, I love that movie, and the ones that followed. So, and like I said, they just did a whole 180 on everything. So, who's to say they can't do it again and flip it and just you know introduce a whole new world with the X-Men and this guy. And they're on Mojo's planet. Somehow. You know what I mean? And hell, introduce Apocalypse again. I don't know how he fits in here in this particular story arc, but like I said, I mean, you got these characters in here, so they fit. You know what I mean? Apocalypse has already been introduced. Um, they've never introduced She-Hulk, but you see Spidey there. We got Spidey in there already. So I mean, hell, maybe we'd even see Gambit too. I mean, Gambit's introduced. They introduced him, in the first Wolverine movie. So yeah, that's what I'd like to see. So that's it. Again, thanks for tuning in advance for those that are gonna watch because I ain't got nobody watching now. I had two heads watching, I think, at the most, but they tuned out. But this video is not for, like I said, it's not a haul video. This is a contest entry video for my man Key Comics Market Watch, 1,000 subs. Congratulations once again, man. You the man. You know what I'm saying? You helped me out tremendously. I'm gonna holler at you, on the sideline in a bit. But as far as this vid goes, yeah, you guys want to be 18 and over. You guys want to be subscribed to my man Key Comics Market Watch, and you want to give your take on what you like to see. I'll I'll see y'all soon. Peace.